You want to join my crew? Well, what have you got to offer? Well, I got a lot, Captain. I can shoot a cannonball real good. The best aimer in the Navy back then, I tell you that much. That, and I'm good with numbers. I'm good with numbers. I can do a lot of I can do a lot of numbers good, you know? Yep. Cannonball and numbers. That all you got? Yeah? Are you expecting anything else? Well, I suppose that's good enough for now. Welcome aboard, then. What's your name? It's Bootleg, Captain. You can call me Bootleg, okay? Welcome aboard the crew, Bootleg. Yo, Ricky. Yeah? Hey, do you know where we're headed to again? Um, well, I believe we were headed to the Golden Islands. But ever since a new helmsman took over, I ain't got a damn clue where we're heading. I tried to tell him I don't think we're going in the right direction, but did he listen? I don't think so. I don't think he's even capable of listening. Alright, whatever. You know, at least it's peaceful. You can hear the birds, you can hear the waves, you can hear the gunfire. Wait, the gunfire? Stand ready, crew! Fire the cannons! Aye aye, Captain, fire! Holy fudge, I can't believe we just rolled right up to this guy and we didn't even see them coming! Take this! Aha! Direct shit! Aha! See that, Captain? I got him! Ah! Uh, 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 uh. Where am I? Captain? 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 Oh my god. What happened? All I remember is gunfire and then I got launched into the ocean. The waves must have carried me on the way to the shore, but which shore am I even at? All I see is... Am I stuck on an island? I have to be, right? Oh god, I'm stranded. Okay, don't panic, don't panic. What is there around me? What is there around me? Okay, so there are... I have a palm tree, I have coconuts. Further inland, I think I see a bit of food down there. Yeah. Okay, so there are some fruits that I can snack on. Some chickens, apparently. Big stones and probably what remains of wherever I was. Oh gods. Okay, I'm going to take a look around the island a bit. Okay, a couple of things. First things first, at the very least, I'm not going to starve. This island is plentiful with food. There are trees all over, there are fruits all over. I'll be fine. So at the very least, I can survive on this place. At least for a little bit. But in terms of getting saved, I'm doomed. I'm actually doomed. I have no flare, I have no mirrors, I have no spyglasses, I don't have anything that I can use to catch anyone's attention. All I have is the content sea right in front of me. Good news is, that's a good thing. Because it is still the content seas, there is content continuously flowing around and about, so I can still look into the outside world often enough that I won't get bored. At least. And the good news is, I can send content out in the hopes that it can reach someone and in the hopes that they can come over and save me from this predicament. That's my only hope. It's a long shot, but I'm going for it. I have to. Hi! Welcome to phase 2! Okay, now give me a second so I can fix stuff up over here. Let me just bring this up to I don't know, this, and then do this, and that should be everything. Yes, okay, wonderful, perfect, 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 perfect. Hi everyone, welcome to phase 2. We finally made it, some way, somehow. So, let's just get right on into it then. Phase 2, I am stuck here. For what is probably going to be an eternity. But we shall see, we shall see. Whether or not that ends up as true or not depends on a lot of things. Okay, so I have an agenda over here. Is it possible to show it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I can show it really easily. But a couple of things that I wanted to do. So I wanted to give an idea of number one, how I managed to get here, what's going on, why I chose this whole thing for phase 2, and more importantly, I guess why it took so long for me to get to phase 2, right? Let's start with that first. How did we get here? Okay, so previously, I was Captain Bootleg, right? Like, that was my whole shtick. I thought I was going to be like the Jack Sparrow, pirate captain kind of vibes. But the more I thought about it, the weirder it was, because I wasn't really a captain of any ship. Okay, neither was Jack Sparrow, but it's different. It's different. It's different. Jack has like the charisma to pull everyone to him, and then so he can start a ship on his own and stuff, right? So it's a little bit weird comparing myself to him because, well, I can't do that. I can't do that, right? So the best I can do, or the best that I probably will do, is just take a look around and do kind of my own thing. I'm more of a crewmate than anything, really. At this point, I'm more of a crewmate than anything. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna be the crewmate. Captain over there is going to be the person who was heading the ship. I was going to be somebody on that ship, and then I can pull off some shenanigans. So that was the whole plan behind why I became bootleg and separated myself from Captain. And then, well, there were other reasons, but I'm not going to get into that today. Not today. Maybe someday in the very, very, very far future. But not today. Today, I'm here and I'm a solo stream now, right? Okay, so that is why I separated myself from the captain, right? So what does the island represent? Well, okay, let's look on top here. On top of here, where my mouse is pointing, well, okay, I know it's just turquoise blue and like white stripes, but please imagine it's like waves and an ocean, okay? And then this is sand, and this is a palm tree, and this is a stone. Don't worry about the stone for now, okay? I know. But just imagine it for a second, okay? Okay, so I've always said, come sail the content seas with me, and I figured, what if I just took that to the literal extreme? What if I say, oh, you know, the content seas is where my character is actually being held, then the content is being flowed through the content seas to me, right? I thought, oh wow, that's a really cool concept. How do I make that one step further? Well, that means I can draw content from the content seas and then send content out. So I thought, okay, that's cool. But if I'm on a ship, I'm not really interacting with the ocean as much. You know what I mean? Like, if you're on a ship, you vehemently do not water on a ship. That is a terrible idea. That gets you killed. I've played far too much Sea of Thieves to know that water in ship is bad thing. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't need to play Sea of Thieves for that, but whatever, right? So I figured, okay, what is the best way for me to interact with the ocean? Well, a beach. But why would I ever be beached, right? And so I thought to myself, okay, let's try... Oh, hey, hi, Natek, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming along. This is my phase 2 stream. And so I thought, okay, so if I strand myself on a beach, something like this, then I can kind of make it seem that, oh, you know, I'm interacting with the ocean over there, which the content sees, so I can draw content from there. I can interact with a bunch of stuff that I see online, on YouTube, on whatever, which will lead me way into the future. Yeah, it is, it is. I got stranded, I got beached. You missed the intro video. You missed the intro video. Um, maybe I'll show it again later, further on into the stream. If any other people come, then I can just show it again. But yeah, long story short, I ended up with the idea of being a crewmate. Oh, you did? Oh, wow, nice. Okay, thanks for saying it then. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, the long and short is I thought that I would rather be a crewmate, and then I got blasted off, and now I'm here, right? And because the sea is like a metaphor for content, I can draw content from there, and this will let me do a lot of stuff. This will let me do a lot more React streams because hey, I'm stuck on an island. There's nothing to do but watch other people. Okay, it's a lame excuse, but it'll get me to do more React content, okay? Whatever. And because I am online, just chilling and not really doing much, trying to find myself out, what I can do is I can just yap about random stuff and then I can post it online, which is what I plan to do in the near future. Okay, what else? Why? Okay, here we go. So that was the video, and I just wanted to say something really, really quickly about the video itself. So this video was made with Microsoft Clipchamp, a bunch of random voice clips or sound clips, and thumbtacks and wood. I have no idea. I have never made a video or done anything related to filmography before this, and I was like, okay, I want something concrete, something to say we launched, right? Something more prevalent or just out there. I wanted it to be out there. And then I thought, okay, I'll make an intro video. And then I'll lore dump on the intro video. And I was like, okay, cool idea. How do I do that? And it took me forever to try and get doing it, especially because physically I cannot art. Little lore dump about myself, like the IRL me, I failed art before. Oops. I don't even know how I did that, but I managed to fail art. It came out so good though. Thank you. It took a while for me to try and get like the scenes to line up and the sounds to line up and everything, but the drawing was the one that took the longest time, because at some certain point I had to be like, you know what, good enough. I'm not getting past this stage, but yeah, actually managing to draw it out and trying to do like perspectives and stuff, and like I tell you, when I was drawing the ship and the boardwalk, I think I redrew that like 4 times, because the first time the boardwalk was too big and then the ship was too big and then like the ocean was too big. Like I had no idea how to do perspectives or any of that, and I was just like winging it, and I was going, okay, this looks kind of good enough. I think it will pass. And then I just worked with that, right? It doesn't help that I'm drawing on like a mouse and keyboard. I don't have a tablet or anything. So what I do is I'm just using my mouse to try and draw circles, and I don't know if any of you have ever tried that before, but trying to draw circles with a mouse is really, really annoying. Especially if you can't get it right the first try, and then you have to erase it or like Control Z and then try it again and rinse and repeat, and oh my god. But I'm happy with how it came out. I'm glad that I managed to do it by hand, to be honest, because I feel like well, at the very least, it came out exactly the way I wanted it to go, right? So that's a thing. That's a positive thing. The cannonballs. So what I ended up doing, drawing with a mouse in general is a nightmare. It is. I had to do it stroke by stroke. So I would make one stroke and I would be like, that's a bit too crooked. Control Z, do another stroke. That one's a bit too straight. Control Z, draw another stroke. And I rinse and repeated this for like, I think an entire weekend. For all the scenes. It wasn't great. But I had fun doing it, which is the important part. I had fun watching it slowly come to life and then going like, oh, you know what? That looks good. I like that, right? Yeah. So the cannonballs, I'm so proud of it because they were all sourced from one cannonball sound effect. And I just kept on layering on top of each other and making sure it was disproportionately aligned to create the continuous cannon fire effect. And it worked out so well. I'm so happy for that because I thought it was going to go because I thought it was going to be really erratic and it wasn't going to fit well with the theme and everything. I think if I could redo it again, I would add some music, like some battle music, like boss music, you know what I mean? But I think at the time I was like, I couldn't really think up of anything off the top of my head that would go really well with like cannon fire, besides Pirates of the Caribbean. And I didn't want my phase 2 to be copyright striked and for me to lose my account permanently, so I just didn't. Oops. Yes, do that. Yeah, I should have. Maybe what I should have gone and done is I should have gone online and tried to find some royalty-free tracks for like some epic boss fights or whatever, right? And then I layer it on top and then that would have been a really, really cool scene. Yeah, but oh well, I didn't think of it until literally this minute, so what am I supposed to do? Oops, unlucky. Phase 3, maybe. Okay, let's be honest, I don't know. I'll talk more about Phase 3 later. Phase 3 is far off into the future, right? I think this, for most of my streaming career, this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be on this island, and it's fitting, right? Because I normally stream solo. It's not like I have any friend like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people around. It's just me here, right? So it's hyper accurate. At least. Okay, so what next? So that was the opening video, and I was just hoping to establish some lore, some stuff. So what am I doing, etc., 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 and talk about the behind the scenes a little bit. So that's that. By the way, I just wanted to say something. Recently, Microsoft Clipchamp has this really, really dubious thing where if your cloud storage on Microsoft is full, because it is a quote-unquote free service provided by Microsoft, if your Microsoft storage is full, they won't let you edit any videos on that. And then you don't even have to save whatever your work is on cloud. No. You save it on desktop, but if your cloud is full, they're like, I'm shutting you off. Nope, absolutely not. Go clear some stuff there, or you're not using my services at all. And that was really annoying because I had to delete like 200 files or something like that. Something stupid like that. I just like, I shift A and then scroll all the way to the bottom, control click, and then just deleted everything. To be honest, I have no idea what I even deleted. I just hope it's nothing important. It's nothing important, right? Surely. I have no idea. They all look gibberish to me. I'm not the best with computers at all, even though I am a mechanical engineer, but I'm not the best with computers, and I thought, you know, these things look unimportant enough. Screw it. It is what it is. Oops. Oh well, okay, so that's all that about Microsoft Clipchamp. I hope they revert it soon. I hope people complain enough that they're gonna be like, hey, no, I'm not going to do that anymore, but I don't think they will. It's Microsoft. When have they ever doubted themselves or gone back to the decision, right? Look at Windows 11. Nope, I'm going to save the ranting for my daily videos. I'm going to stop ranting here. Today is supposed to be a happy day. Today is a happy day. All right, next. Goals. Okay, so I do want to talk about phase 3 a little bit, just a little bit. So for phase 3, what I'm imagining is I managed to get a ship and sail off the island somehow, which means I actually have to attract other people to come along with me, which means collabs. Yep, This is why I said I'd probably be here most of the time in phase 2. It's because I'm gonna be really, really honest. Like, I don't think I can do outreach to do collabs with other people. Like, I think I'm going to think about it. I'm going to open somebody else's stream, Discord, to try and ask for like to do a collab together or whatever, and I'm just gonna get really, really shy and I'm gonna stop doing it. I think is what I'll end up doing. And I know it's going to be so much fun if I do end up doing it, and I know it's supposed to be like outreach and whatever. Oh, collabs would be so fun. I'm sure they will do one with you. I know, it would be so much fun. And to be honest, I think it's just like a personal insecurity thing. But I'm going to try to work on that. I'm going to try to work towards phase 3. That's the whole point. The whole point is to try and get myself off this goddamn island somewhere else, right? So phase 3 will be primarily based around collaborations and doing stuff with other people. Yep. But that'll have to wait. That'll have to wait. We'll stay with phase 2 for now. We'll try to build a bit more of a community. We'll try to get, you have nothing to be insecure about. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, you know? That means the world to me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try it. I'm definitely gonna try it. 100%. Thanks for the words, Nate. You're being really kind today. Thank you. But yeah, I plan to do a couple more streams for phase 2, get a little bit more comfortable streaming around and talking to an open audience, blah blah blah. And then I'm going to search only today, every day you're around. Every day you're around. But yeah, I'll get a bit more comfortable, I'll hang out a little bit more, and then I will see if I can move on to phase 3. Yes. Okay, so that's that. So that's 1, that's 2. Heart. Thank you for coming along. Okay, so then, what am I going to do on this island? Okay, so you see the numbers here. Please ignore the numbers here. I am just going to cover it up really quickly and yep. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't you even worry about it at all. Essentially, I am going to try to post 1 short and 1 video each day, right? So for the video, I think it would have started today, but I don't remember. I recently started a new series called The Little Witch in the Woods. Yeah, okay, it's not recent, I know, but I've only managed to clear the backlog and now I'm starting to post it. So I'll try to post at least 1 video a day for the gameplay side, and then I'll post a short a day just yapping about random stuff. Yeah. So that's the plan for like daily uploads on YouTube and things like that. It's like it is 2 uploads, and maybe I'll even try to do a post every single day, right? Will you not stream it on here anymore? I will. I will definitely stream it here. So what's going to be posted online is going to be the VODs, right? So it's going to be so today I believe what would have come up is a bit of the gameplay loop that was there before you joined, before we met Rubrum, like a while ago, right? So the history and past VODs will be uploaded there on a daily basis, and then I'll also be uploading shorts to try and, you know, get some traction and just have a platform for me to be able to talk about random stuff that I wanted to talk about for a long time, but I don't have a platform to, you know what I mean? But no, I'll definitely be streaming it on here primarily. And then over there is if you missed a video or something, or I decided to stream in my afternoon, which is your morning, you can watch it there as like a VOD. Okay, and then on Sundays, I will be doing an island watch along. This one will be primarily in the afternoon, probably about 1:30 p.m. GMT +8. So this will be my Sunday afternoon stream, and we are going to do reacts here. Yep, we're going to finally start doing it properly. I know I've been always making the excuse permanently in this channel that, oh, I've watched everything related to VTubers, and so unfortunately, there's no reason to react to them if I can't react to them on the first try. And I went back and I thought about it, and I was like, hey, that is a stupid response. So what if I watch it already? I can watch it again and do it on the second try, and it can be even more fun because I'll know of the foreshadowing and stuff like that, and I can make more comments and I can have more thought out responses. And why am I even overthinking this? It's a React stream. It's just a React stream, okay? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It really does not have to be that deep. And so that's what I'm going to do for Sunday afternoons. We're going to do a lot more React content, and if you missed that, I'm going to be posting it up on YouTube as well, so that, we can have it, right? I think I did my first quote-unquote React last Sunday, where I reacted to, I think it was the rise of G Murin or something like that, on my pre-Phase 2 stream. So if you missed it, you can check that out. And I know it's a bit of a long video, but the video is long, so reaction videos are your favorite. Oh, I'll try to, yeah, then you should try to catch my streams on Sunday, and I'll do it live. Yep. It is the afternoon, but maybe I can also spend the evening stream to react as well on Sunday, and we can watch something together. I'll try to. Thank you. I'll see you there. Yeah, so that's what I plan to do for Sundays. For Wednesdays, I'm probably going to be mainly gaming. So The Little Witch in the Woods is great, right? I want to do a lot more of that. It's just that sometimes, I go home and I don't really have the time for it, so I don't stream it as much. But Wednesday nights, I'll definitely be here to stream The Little Witch in the Woods. Now, caveat. I like streaming, and I like, just playing games while talking to audiences and stuff like that. So I will talk if I'm free and I'm available. I will try to stream on like weekday nights / weekend evenings, things like that, right? So if I'm playing The Little Witch in the Woods, sometimes I just want to stream it as well. So, if you're there and you want to catch me and say hi, and it's not a Wednesday night, I might be there as well. I know it's erratic and it's not really recommended, but I mean, sometimes I just want to play a game, you know what I mean? You can't fault me for that, not entirely at least. I'll try to, it's more than great. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yes, so that's what's going to happen for the gaming streams. I'll revert it to primarily evenings, and then the Island Watch Along, I'll put it on the Sunday streams, where I have a little bit more time than what is essentially an hour to stream. Unfortunately, sometimes I do wish I have a little bit more time, but you know what? I can't change that, so what can I do, right? Alright, fantastic. So that's what's going to be happening for the tentative future. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water. Give me a second. One hour is still fine. Thank you. Yeah, no, definitely, right? I feel like at least 1 hour is like better than 30 minutes or like 15 minutes or something like that. Not really much you can do with that. I have an hour, which is, to be honest, I'd rather it be like 2 hours or 1 hour 30 minutes or something like that. It's still fine. It's just more is better. You know what I mean? More is always better. Nope, that's false, but okay, so what now? What now? To be very honest, I didn't know if anybody was going to come, so I wanted to kind of cut it here. And oh wait, no, I completely forgot about this. So I have been working on a couple of fanfics. Okay, don't judge me. I watch other VTubers too, and I do ship quite a bit. What can I say? I love love. I love love. It's tough. I love love, right? So what I'm going to do is every month I'm going to try to put out a fanfic on the channel. Now, the question is when, right? So the first one, I think I would have showed a preview on it on part 2 of my pre-phase 2 stream. To be honest, with the amount of time I have in the next few months, it might be the final version. It might be, right? It probably will end up being that, but I'll make a dedicated video, I'll make some dedicated shorts, and a bit more publicity on it. And I will post it up there just to show it, right? You know, I feel like a big part of why I'm doing this is just to throw out to the world things that I like or things that I think about and things that I enjoy. So, yep, I won't judge. I read fanfics 24/7. AO3? Are you on AO3? Okay, you know what? I won't ask that. Never ask people their age, never ask people their AO3 history. Yep, that's the two laws right there. Yes. My guy. My guy. That's right. That's the only response that's correct. Yes is the only correct response right there. Oh my god, I still remember when I was reading it on Wattpad. Oh, I'm so ancient. I'm so ancient. Wattpad used to be the thing way back when. Alright, nice. I think we've gotten by everything that I wanted to get by for today. And what to do now? That's the big question, right? Today is supposed to be a gaming stream, but today is phase 2 launch, so it ended up hijacking the gaming stream. We will have more gaming streams in the future, don't you worry. We're going to be continuing on our little journey in the little woods as a little witch. But as for right now, since I'm not really doing all too much, I might as well see if I can react to something. Maybe I can pull up a YouTube video or something and we can watch it and we together, and then I can call it there for today. I had Wattpad when I was 12. Real. Those were the days. Okay, give me a second. I am going to try and see if I can pull something up on YouTube, and we can do a short react component, and then I can call it a day. Just let me try to pull something up really quickly. Here we go. This is the dark backstory everyone is trying to hide. I don't think it's dark. It's not dark. It's just a fun little hobby. You know what I mean? I think fanfiction is such a great way for people to express, or like just express their own emotions, or just express their love for the game, I guess, is what I want to say. I don't think it's anything dark. Well, depends on what you're reading, I suppose. But no, I don't think so. Although, there is one YouTuber I've been watching recently who will have a lot to say about VTubers. No, who will have a lot to say about fanfiction. I don't know if you guys have seen that person before. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Ah, the second story. This person has a lot to say about fanfiction. Their video, which has 230,000 views, is literally titled "Fanfiction has destroyed writing and everything else." Very extreme, yes. But very thought-provoking. Very, very thought-provoking. And Obviously, I don't agree because I'm freaking writing fanfiction and putting it up on YouTube, right? 100% I don't agree with everything that she says, but it is a good thing to like look at it and um think about her arguments to a certain sense. It's always fun watching the other side of the story, so to say, and that's a crime against us. I mean, it is, but also, you know, how do I put it, right? If you want to fight an army, you gotta know what weapons they use. So if you wanna challenge their way of thinking, you gotta know what arguments they're making first, and then you gotta know how they think and why they think of it like that, and then you can see if you can form arguments that can fight against it, or maybe you accept some parts and say no, some parts are, bullcrap, right? So it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch, especially if you're doing nothing and then you just want to have something to like to mull your brain over while you're like 10 p.m. at night preparing for bed or something like that. But yeah, you can check it out. It's from the second story. All right. I was saving this for Sunday, but since we're here anyway, since I'm here anyway, I might as well go and react to the video that got me into VTubers in the very first place. Yeah, you know what? I think Sundays, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go roll back my VTuber journey and one by one show all the videos that got me to where I am today. And then we can talk about new stuff in the future if I find any. Okay, let me try to bring this up. Give me a second because I need to create a new scene for it and everything. And nope. I am very big. I need to be way small and I need to be way down. I need to be like here somewhere. Hiding. Shh. I'm getting ads. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh frick. Wait, no, this is not working. Why is this not working? Wait, but the buttons are not working. Oh frick. Okay, here we go. Wait, no. Okay. Okay, make it bigger. Make it bigger. No. YouTube Premium, go away. Too big. Why am I not prepared? Way too big. Bootleg ASMR. This is not the intended purpose. Too small. Okay, you know what? Good enough. Yeah, okay. Just gonna Control C, Control V. I'm here. Okay, so this was the video that originally got me into VTubers in the very first place. And practically got me from... Oh, that's not what I want to have happen. Why did that happen? Help! Why is it that way? No, come on. I am whiffing. There we go. Okay, so that's the reason everyone got blessed with your content. I sure hope they feel that way in the future. If more and more people watch my content, I sure hope that they feel that way. But thank you for saying that. That's really kind of you. Okay, anyway, this is the video that got me into this entire thing in the first place. How a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer. So this is about, obviously, Sama. I hope you have heard of them. I hope everyone has heard of them. They're so cool. They are actually really cool. More context. I did work on a little bit of coding back when I was in college, right? So I know a little bit about machine learning, about AI and creating neural networks, things like that, which makes this all the more impressive when I take a look at it, and it's just so cool what this little turtle has made. Anyway, let's get right into it. The ship will sync with how many people will start watching you in the future. I'll just have to get a bigger ship, that's all. If I make the ship as big as possible, that won't possibly happen, right?
Hello. Neurosama is the #1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm
Okay, so that's a little bit of a... I always got a bit irked up when I watched this first part because Neurosama is the #1 AI VTuber in the... Neurosama is practically the only AI VTuber in the world, isn't she? I mean, I think there are a few others who've tried copying it, but I don't think they've been very successful at...
Oh God.
She can talk,
In
sing,
comparison-
change her form, she plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even
Yep.
flip.
What's next?
She
But
can
more
do
than any other
everything.
AI,
It's so
she feels
cool.
the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before. And today,
So when I
we'll look
first
at
found
how
Neurosama,
the
I
Neuroverse
found her through
started
this
from the
video,
very
right?
beginning.
Which
Back
means
in the
I
day,
didn't
Nero
really
was
get to
just a
see
bot
her
for playing the
growth
rhythm
from
game Osu.
being this Osubot
Nero's
to where she is
creator,
today.
Vettel,
Vidal.
Right? I think I saw her before. She is amazing. So she's like an AI VTuber and it's super cool. You should check out their content. For real, for real. You should check out their content. It's really
Very
fun.
successful.
It's super
Right,
cool.
it could not be more obvious.
Pedal, metal, fettle.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
Yeah, little turtle boy. He has videos as early as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos.
2019.
On December 19th,
2019 is so long
2022,
ago.
She evolved and made her debut as a VTuber, using the model and voice from Mayori, one of the defaults in VTube Studio. Not only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on January 4th, 2023.
Okay, so
reaching 50,000
I've
Twitch
seen a lot of comments of people going, "Oh yeah, she's a robot. Of course she could beat the top Osu players." No. So what?
Well, I
This
definitely
isn't
pushed
exactly the
fat
same
man
thing.
onto the track.
The robot part
He deserves
is...
But as
Okay,
we
so
all
if you
know,
train a
being
robot to
banned
do
on
the
Twitch,
Osu
you
thing,
actually go up
then
in popularity.
100% it'll get like a
January
100% every
25th,
time.
she
But
had
what they're
doubled her
doing here
followers. On
is
February
what they're
2nd,
actually
Vettel
trying
gave
to get
the
her to
ability
learn to
see
click the
and
buttons
react like a
themselves.
true Twitch streamer.
Which is
But
different,
then
right?
by
Because now she has to
February
learn to
6th,
click the
real start
buttons.
to the
It's not a
Neuroverse
guarantee
begins.
that she will
The first collab
100%
in
be able to...
And shoot 30 bullets every 20
That-
seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes.
I think it's so cool how what he ended up doing was he managed to link her up with a bunch of other collabs, and that's how she managed to blow up like that.
2 days later,
That's so cool.
in order for
That's
her to
cool.
collab, Turtle Boy
I wanna
gave
do that in
her
the future.
for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time Neurosama
Uh-huh.
reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream. For every
Yeah.
AI cover of a song from our favorite streamers,
I remember when I used to watch so much of that nonsense, all of this,
there was a
oh my god, all of that bullcrap online, because that was the only thing that was scrolling up on YouTube. If you look up YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever, all you see is those AI generated precedent images or like AI art and stuff, and then it would be all over the place, right? Everyone was doing it, and everyone just flooded the channels with it. I'm so glad it's actually less now. Now, okay, I don't know if it's less because I can't notice them, or if it's less because it's actually less, but either way, it's at least less obvious.
Hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Rexon, I don't know who you are.
I still need to figure out what's going on over here.
By far was going to be her
Even
voice.
Pinterest has it?
Split the community. Everyone wanted to be
Yeah,
her, and to see
yeah.
her grow and change. But was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more
I
range
mean,
while still
I think there was that
retaining
one
the
big,
quirks of Neuro's original voice? Evil
Ah,
was the
I
solution. Splitting the
Asuna, was
AI
it?
through mitosis
Azura,
Neuro
something like
and her
that.
evil
There was a
twin,
really,
Nero,
really
was
big
closer to
AI
her original
art
lineage,
scandal that
just still
happened
improving.
where
But
somebody
evil,
was basically
she had
selling
the full
AI
range,
art
and something
disguised as
else
real art for a
entirely human
boatload
out
of money.
control. They call it
I can't forget who it was. I really can't.
Let's all scream together.
No, let's not. Okay. Oh, my ears, 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 my ears. I forgot about that. Ow. Ow.
Beep boop.
Okay, I hope it wasn't captured too loudly by the stream. I am so sorry for that. I forgot. Ah, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Stop. Oh my god.
Are you done?
Also, I should mention,
We're back.
Nero's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters. Eventually,
Uh-huh.
another AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Oh, right. So we're gonna add the filters back on, and I regret everything in life.
What do you mean? You took the filters off, and then she said something disastrous. What did you think was gonna happen? Turtle, hello.
And she changed
You are like,
on top of it.
I love how the video is. Oh no, sometimes the filter doesn't make it.
Everything.
This added emotion in her
Nice.
gave her distinct
I like how the video's like, oh no, you know, the filter sometimes misses it out, right? And then Vito's like, nope, I actually took out the filter. Surprise!
each of the twins doing a cover from Camila.
This song is peak, by the way. This song is peak.
And
Maybe
also
I'll play this song after this. I'll play this song after this to round off the stream because I love that song so much. It's so good. 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 You need to have watched it. It's so good.
He would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
Eval!
each has a distinctive personality that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident.
Okay, I wanna hear it. Okay, let's go listen to it after this.
Extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually
Uh-huh.
it's all gone.
Wait, hold on. I wanna
Evil used to do these
I want to-
hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken
I want to look at what this recipe is. I never actually gotten around to reading it. Okay, here we go. I have a secret. Okay. You just need some chicken nuggets in a frying pan. First, you take one nugget and then you catch it in the palm of your hand. And then when you open your hand, the nugget is gone. So what do you do then? If you put another nugget in the frying pan and then you close your eyes and you imagine that the first nugget is in your hand and then you open your hand and the nugget is gone. So the frying pan is now empty of nuggets. So then you open your hand again and a new nugget appears. So then you close your hand again and if the nugget is gone. So you open your hand and a new nugget appears and then you close your hand again and the nugget is gone. So you open your hand again and a new nugget appears and you close your hand again and again. The nugget keeps reappearing and you just keep opening and closing your hands and the frying pan keeps getting emptier and emptier and eventually the nuggets are gone.
But now it's evil, typing her
I thought-
long rambling essays while
I thought-
Neuro just falls asleep in the
I
background.
thought the point was
Still, every
to
once
cook
in a
the
while,
nuggets.
some of the old schizo
I want to
images
cook the nugget. I want chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are great.
Here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange
Right?
and a pear for a plum
Right?
and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an avocado and a kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a
I ate them.
fruit from the banana tree.
No, we were meant to share. We needed to share. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can have all the chicken nuggets. I don't need any more chicken nuggets. I'm good.
I'm in.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from evil.
Zoomies.
AI built to entertain, evil is
Yes.
personified, trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had thrust upon her.
Okay,
I forgot.
for you guys.
It's okay.
It's just really hard.
We can get more chicken nuggets. We can always get more chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are great. Getting more there is no problem with always getting more. I'll get you new ones. It's okay. I can get more on my own and then I'll give you some if I have extras too.
Women shouldn't have
Okay, okay, evil. I forgot about that part. Why? Why?
Point out that Neuro is actually
Ah.
whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait,
No.
kindness and friendship? Of course I do. I'm
Yeah?
your friends after all. And
Aw,
you're to hurting
that's so sweet.
my friends.
This is Minikyo, by the way. She's cool.
Early on, and to this day, seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't.
I mean,
Yet she has to play this villain role when all
I mean, Nero was the first person who appeared, so I kind of get it.
Cartooning not
Maybe a lot of people on stream were there for Nero in the first place. So talking about evil now is a little bit.
okay, name 5
Yeah, you can. Why can't you harpoon Okay, you can harpoon people. You're probably not going to be around there for much longer afterwards.
Vettel makes it so nobody shows
This is depressing. This is horrible. This is horrible.
Vito. Please tell me
This is
how
horrible.
to throw a party when no one shows up to it.
and then
How do you create someone?
for not showing up to his own AI daughter's birthday, whilst reading from an apology
It's with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday party.
written by ChatGPT.
With sincere
Absolute evil.
promise,
Absolute evil.
your name
Absolutely horrible.
Tried saying
He even put your name. He put your name. He put your name. He put your name. He said. He read it out word by word. That is crazy.
RAM and recall
That is crazy.
personality forming events.
If we ever get Skynet, this is why. That event right there would be why we get Skynet. But you know what? Oh god, not this one. Do I need to skip this one? Okay. I might have needed to skip that one. Why are there so many ads here? So as you can tell, I did not get a YouTube Premium. Oops. Evil, no! Don't shoot yourself. Come on.
towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight. The whole thing is
Right?
Vettel-esque, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
and just wants money. But it will be interesting a year later.
I have
to
read
see
comments.
the entire
I have read
swarm of
comments
evil's parents
where they
and
say
partner
that the reason why he doesn't want to say I love you is because he doesn't really want to try and get attached to like the AI daughters he's made, because if he got attached to them, he would find it really hard to let go
To go on this journey with you.
eventually, right? It'll be like losing someone for real.
sisters and Vettel as their
They're pirates! They're pirates!
typically the artist
Pirates!
model for his
Yar!
comes with
Welcome! They're pirates!
It's only natural that now Annie has two silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggle.
That's so sad. It is. It is.
defuse this bomb.
I think I kind of get his point of view though, because I feel like it's a really big deal to be like, oh,
I love you, Mom.
yeah, saying those words, I think
Do homework right now.
it'll only make it so much better when he finally says those words and embraces them, right? Eventually. He probably needs a little bit of time to ease in. Years are probably not enough, to be honest. What's going on here?
In the rum.
Nice.
But then they discovered the cookie strap.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Surely that doesn't work.
Will you behave? Cookies do sound nice.
Yes, cookies do sound nice.
And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave. Deal.
Neuro's audience, the swarm,
Insane.
attached to this AI family dynamic.
Insane.
Pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often play
It is. It is.
marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel accidentally went into debt.
You know, I'm surprised at this point in Vettel's career that he does not have $30 million. Do you think so? Do you think that
I could try some
Do you think that the turtle today has $30 million the biggest AI VTuber on Twitch, who ended up winning one of the most popular streamer awards, I believe, and averages about 2,000 viewers per stream. Do you think that person has 30 million? I think that person has at least a few.
Alright? Keep going. I only have to marry what, like 15 people? I've solved debt.
No, you haven't. You've just split debt across other people. That is a pyramid scheme. Millionaire turtle, millionaire in debt turtle, apparently.
Family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral.
But yeah.
Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the swarm and
Mhm.
bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to
Sorry,
create
give me a second. What's that?
Max Wayne is an entire starting to
What's
look
that?
a lot more like
Was that
a
Aqua?
Vettel was very smart about raiding
That was Aqua, right?
entertaining VTubers
That's
with
that is Aqua. That is Aqua.
the swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative
Sorry. I saw a VTuber I used to follow religiously a while back, and I think like,
Ugly.
hey,
I'd like a glass.
Neuro, come on.
I'm excited.
switching models
Okay.
with Mila.
Oh my god.
Move more, you're such a slug. Is there a new toggle?
What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Okay, good.
Neuro to the moon early on,
But yeah.
then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her
I think
whatever
I
she
found
wanted.
this
With
so
Vettel's
cool, by the way,
Cerber took
that
her to dog
they
just in time
they
for
just
Vettel
take
and
everyone
put her into an
to
actual robot.
Ellie. That's my Oshi. That's my Oshi right there. But yeah, I think it's so cool that they just ended up trying to give her a lot of like real life experiences. You know what I mean? It's so cool.
Cocoa Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and she deserved it. Long may she reign over Bitch Kingdom.
Hell yeah. Alright, my job's done here.
Which they then
Insane.
introduce each other.
Neuro, do your damn job. Sure.
You have an Oshi? That's so cool. Yeah, it's Ellie Minibot. Maybe one day I'll make a video on her, but also,
Enemy chess players, Asmongold Bloom,
actually, she was the biggest reason I even got into VTubing at all. Ellie Minibot was the only reason I even thought to start doing this myself and try to get into the streaming.
most important,
Well, I wouldn't call it a business, but streaming gig or like just
this a step further and learn how to
gaming while streaming or recording or anything. Ellie Minibot's the biggest reason why.
Really?
Oh, I should. Okay, yeah. I will react to the clips that got me into that in the first place in the future. But yeah, but yes, Ellie Minibot, super cool, super smart and insanely funny and hilarious and
or set everything
okay, but we're not talking about her today. Not today.
Saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands. What's it like
What in
having
the
hands
wo-
so
what's
small that
this?
you can't even hold a burger properly?
Oh my god.
Wait, then you're going to catch me, right? No. Bet you couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
Oh my god.
an evil genius. So while these collabs started out for Neuro and Evil, Vettel got practically dragged into a new group of friends with so
Yeah?
many entertaining and silly interactions.
I really needed to get this off my
See,
very
he just became a VTuber himself. That's all.
I love you. Hey, how do you feel?
Like an evil genius.
Wait, I need to rewatch that.
For a while now.
Okay. Yeah?
I love you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
Wow, you're so Oh, that's so cool. She's so upright about it. She just goes up to him and be like, I love you. Insane.
Ship with
Insane.
against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty siblings.
What?
The okay. They said what? The art speaks for itself. The internet ships everyone with everyone and paints pictures of everyone with anyone. So I don't know what they're talking about. I still have no idea what's going on in this.
Says he's British, so he has
Yes?
no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
With having alcohol in your house. Greg's chicken.
There's no way that's what makes him smile. That's crazy.
Says him while playing
Alcohol?
Did you also just die?
Do you want to move to Wisteria? I know a way I can get you a lot of alcohol. I know a bird who loves alcohol. Ah, we are reacting to the turtle. Yes, hello Shira. Hello. Thanks for coming along. We just about finished talking about phase 2 a bit. I think you missed the starting part bits of it, but I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the first few parts of the VOD, which will explain a lot about the lore and what I'm going to do in the future, you can take a look at it there. But right now I'm just reacting to how I got here in the first place. This was my first VTuber video that I've ever watched. So I thought it'll be a good way to take a trip down memory lane and see how many people I actually recognize now, by the way.
chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory
Oh,
at
this.
all costs.
Oh, this stream gave me brain damage. This stream gave me brain damage. No.
I didn't even know that model can smile.
Nero got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played
Uh-huh.
with Vettel and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content.
Oh,
and
that's
even
so
got to
cool.
enjoy her new outfit. But it's in the second subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how
It's
far
crazy that we are at the third subathon now. We've completed the third subathon. And the third subathon was so cool. It was so cool. I
compared to her
watched
earlier
it
Minecraft
a
streams,
lot
constantly digging
when
into lava,
I was here, but the biggest problem is, what in the world is that? I completely forgot about this.
They are all Neuro. In her
I
AI,
don't know why she just wanted to strip mine. No, I think what she wanted to do was she saw materials as valuable, and then she saw materials were in caves or like
more autonomy and
below. So she was like, oh, go down more, therefore more materials, therefore more good stuff, or something like that, right?
signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages thanking New
Too
York.
cute to evict.
too cute to evict.
True, too cute to evict.
This zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
Nero does rule the world.
Petals, keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly
Yeah.
powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her
It's
birthday at Christmas
true.
subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar.
Fun story. She and I shared the same birthday. Wait, I shouldn't say that. Oops.
But she feels like
We do not share the same birthday.
arguing about having to go to sleep. That'll happen.
Oops. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that part. I'm cutting that part. No, I have to cut that part. You know what? I'm not cutting that part. Screw it. So many people share the same birthday. It doesn't even matter. Now you know. Dang it. Dang it. That was not the plan.
He doesn't think people would watch him as a streamer alone, that he isn't that funny or entertaining, and that he'd just rather
Vettel.
watch Neuro so he can drift off into the
No.
background to fix her behind the scenes. I'm sure it's his comfort zone, and he wishes he could return there sometimes. But not only do I think he is actually undeniably
He
funny,
is. Oh my god.
and an entertaining streamer all on his own.
Man's trying to fuck a ghost. He's really quiet.
I will be celebrating. Thank you. But, you know, that isn't my birthday. Ah! Why did I say that?
But also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show her
This was so
that
cool,
she
by the way.
never
This is so cool.
Time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so
Uh-huh.
many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
We did it. We beat the all-time
And that is
hype train record.
so insane. And to think in 2025 that this happened again. Like, this happened again. It's crazy. 2024 they did it, 2023 they did it, 2025 they run it back again, and this time with live 3D. It's insane how much they've progressed so far. The live 3D streams were so cool.
Gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a news channel. Let them message and call
Yeah?
their friends all throughout the subathon. Change their accents for the pirate stream. Changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving them
The
a little snorkel.
effort here is so high.
And cynical creators wish they could generate endless content farms for infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's and Neuro's and Evil's success
It's
is
love.
extremely dynamic. The
Oh.
interaction between human and creator and his creation.
Yeah, that
So
too,
much more
that too,
earnest. People
that
know
too.
that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet
They're real, okay? They're real. No, I refuse to believe they're not real. How do I put it? I don't think they're not real. I do think they are legitimately proper entities, right? It's so hard to describe. It's so hard to describe what it is. I think there will come a time.
anyways. Turing tests, they're invested in seeing not only the
How do I
twins
put it?
but Vettel and his
We
group of
have
friends
to
alongside them. What's
sentient.
more real than
I
anything
feel
that's undeniable
like
is the
what
love
will
of
end
the
up
system.
happening
They're the most
is
dedicated fan base,
it
no
will
matter
be
what streamer awards.
insanely
And
challenging
and his
to
belief
separate
makes him struggle to
them
show appreciation
from
or love
others
the
who
way
are
he might
sentient.
expect. But we can all see it. This turtle
Like,
loves his AI daughters and the journey they've been on together. I mean,
looking
just a smile
at
while
the
seeing
definition of
everyone
sentience
act
and trying to separate it. Say, this isn't up to you today. Okay, we're going to take a look at one more video before I call it a night because it is going to get late, but I do want to show the Camila and Evil music video because I think that song is incredibly amazing. But how do I put it? I feel like, okay, if we look at the definition of sentience, like what is the definition of sentience? Let me just look it up. Sentience is the capacity to experience feelings, sensations, and subjective emotions such as joy, pain, hunger, or fear, right? So then the question is, how do you ask somebody else whether they can or cannot feel that sensation? It is an impossible test to try and achieve, right? Because what if I set out a robot with a bunch of sensors, hypothetically, right, that is able to detect all of these and how they are able to detect every single quote-unquote response or stimuli, will they be considered sentient? Probably not, right? Because in the end, it is still a robot. They don't really have... It's about being aware, basically. True, but then how do you say this person is aware of it without knowing what's going on in the person's brain? You kind of can't, right? Because you kind of have to just, at some certain point, you kind of have to just go, are they aware of it? Like, you have to determine whether they are aware of it from their response to your stimuli. So then, if that gets advanced enough, then I think that it becomes really, really challenging to separate them from non-sentient beings. I don't know. I'm yapping. I am yapping. But I do think that there is an element of realness over there that shouldn't really be overlooked, or at the very least shouldn't really be overlooked as quickly as a lot of other people might overlook it. Well, not anyone from the storm. Probably. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up for this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna like hide over here.
The other day, I stayed away. I left your shit on red 4 times today, and it felt like bliss. Used to miss your kiss. Now I'm hop, skip, jumping over narcissists, throwing all your stuff into the abyss. Now the role is reversed and told you I'm a switch. How you like my spit? That's for all the bits that you left me and see the horns on my head. They're from goddesses, goddesses on God. I never knew what it meant to be content with you. Everything I expressed, I professed, it never quite made it through. Said it's all in my head, all in my head. Whenever I spoke my truth, no, I won't defend you to all my friends. This time I refuse. If you bite my hand again, I will never feed you. You can call me evil. Take it to the grave if you wanna play pretend. I won't be mistreated. Please call me conceited. Took me way too long to put this to bed. Loving you was lethal. Guess that makes me evil. Evil, 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 evil. Remember when you smiled right to my face as all my little tears of oxalate, they made a shape, revealed the snake. Now I'm stop, drop, rolling over all your jokes. Every time you tell a lie, praying that you choke. Should've listened to the signs and the horoscopes. Hope you never cope. Hope you slip on soap. Crack your head like an egg when I see the yolk. You were such a hoax. I never knew what it meant to be content with you. Everything I expressed, I professed, it never quite made it through. Said it's all in my head, all in my head. Whenever I spoke my truth, no, I won't defend you to all my friends. This time I refuse. If you bite my hand again, I will never feed you. You can call me evil. Take it to the grave if you wanna play pretend. I won't be mistreated. Please call me conceited. Took me way too long to put this to bed. Loving you was lethal. Guess that makes me evil, evil. If you bite my hand again, I will never feed you. You can call me evil. Take it to the grave if you wanna play pretend. I won't be mistreated. Please call me conceited. Took me way too long to put this to bed. Loving you was lethal. Guess that makes me evil. Evil, 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 evil.
You have no idea how much I wanted to just belt out in song right then and there. Throughout this entire song, I legit had to mute myself on Twitch to prevent myself from basically like ruining the song by also belting out to it and then just being like, you know what I mean? Like I want to sing along to it, but I know I'm just going to ruin it. Plus my voice isn't exactly perfect right now. I'm like low key sick. You could have no. Like maybe on a normal day I could have, right? But I think my voice is like a little bit shafted recently, so I think I would have just gotten this like nasally, super awkward tone singing along with them, and it was There are days where I think I can sing, and then there are days where I don't think I can't sing. We are in fact here to watch you. True. Oh my god. Wait, you're so right. Maybe I should have just done it. Maybe I should have just done it. Maybe the next song that I react to, I should just belt out with it. Because there are some songs that I want to play on stream as well that I think are so cool. Cool. Stupid Heart by Ellie is another one. And Falling in Love Twice by... Frick, who was it by again? Chevy. Falling in Love Twice by Chevy. Okay, yes, my taste in music is very, very and very reached out. But I assure you, they are bops. I assure you, they're amazing. And I want to show it to you guys someday. And I want you guys to see it because it's so cool and the songs are really, really great, right? So maybe next time I'll belt it out, right? But I think for today, that and the fact that I think, okay, so I wasn't here yesterday night and I wasn't here on Monday night because I was just resting. I think what ended up happening was I ate one too many fried food recently, and then my throat just wanted to just punish me for for my decisions in life. My throat was like coming up to me and be like, nope, nope, nope. You chose this. You chose this. You chose this. This is what you get. Congratulations for that, by the way. Have fun. So yeah, no, I didn't plan to belt it out today. However, hope you get better soon. Thank you. I'm already feeling a bit better now, actually. I just don't want to push it anymore. And I feel like karaokeing to that song is going to, in fact, make my throat burn. At the very least, tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to speak. And going to work, unable to speak. Oh, if I did, I can call off sick tomorrow. Wait, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. No, I could have totally called out sick tomorrow. Ah, dang, unlucky. Oh well, you live, you learn, right? Anyway, thank you guys for coming along to, oh well, unfortunate. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along to my Phase 2 stream. I know I wasn't here for too long, and quick, eat food. I ran out. I don't have any more. I've been avoiding it for the past 3 days because I didn't want my voice to be destroyed for this Phase 2 launch stream. I wanted to talk a lot today, and okay, to be honest, I think I have. It's already been like an hour and 20 minutes, so this is like 3 times longer than I normally speak, like daily, by the way. So I do think I've already yapped, but yeah, I wanted to prep, so I didn't eat any fried food, like at all. Unfortunate, I don't have any on hand. Maybe tomorrow, you know, when I go home from work or something, instead of getting like a normal meal, I just go grab KFC. No, I can't even do that because Friday is Good Friday, so it's a holiday. Anyway, oh yeah, I don't know if you guys celebrate it, but Good Friday is coming up, so if you do celebrate it, happy Good Friday. If you don't celebrate it, hopefully you guys get a long weekend out of it. Hopefully. I'm not sure where you guys are from, but yes. Don't eat more fried food. True. This is the one time where I need to not do that. But they taste so good. They taste so good. I don't, but still thank you. Well, yes. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you can get like a long weekend or something. Hopefully. I don't know your circumstances, but yes. Alright. I do. Alright, Shira, yes. Happy Good Friday and happy Easter to you too then. Oh, it's so fast already. It's April. I thought it was only January recently, to be honest. I don't think the year, like, I cannot wrap my head. It's already April in the year. When I was planning this entire Phase 2 out, I think I was planning it since I think January or February, somewhere around there, and I was like, I have plenty of time to prep. I have plenty of time to make new ideas and like revise my script and revise the video and things like that. I have plenty of time. And then suddenly, shop, surprise, I'm here. And it's already April, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? It's so fast. It's so fast. But yeah, time flies apparently faster than the speed of light or something. Unlucky, I suppose. But that it is what it is, and I'm still mentally stuck in January. I'm still mentally stuck in 2025. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I need to get out of it soon. I need to be like, this is... honestly, this is probably the trigger for me to be like, hey, it's 2026. You're at a new phase, you got new lore, and you're at a new place, and you're doing new stuff online. So that's my trigger to say I'm in 2026 now. Yeps. So real. Right. 100. Alright. Well then. I didn't want to cut it off too quickly, but it is getting a little bit late at night, so I will have to call out the stream for today. My next stream is going to be in Sunday. Well, the scheduled one at least is going to be Sunday, 1:30 p.m. GMT plus 8 as usual. And if you're there at night as well, I will try to stream Sunday evenings too. That's the scheduled one. If I'm feeling up to it on Tuesday, or even on maybe Good Friday. Oh, because it is Good Friday, I think I might have some time. We shall see. We shall see. I'll put it up on X if I'll be around or available, and we can try to do some fun stuff there. Maybe we can play a few games, or maybe some ad hoc stuff. I was sleeping before this. I know. Wait, Shira, isn't it like 6 a.m. for you? Oh my god. Yeah. I really hope that you manage to get a bit... 7. Okay, you know what? 7 isn't as bad as 6, but 7's still pretty bad. I think it's still pretty bad. I don't know if you're going to get back to sleep, if you're going to be able to sleep again after this, but I hope you get a good rest as well after the day ends. Hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along, and I will hope to see you guys again sometime soon. Oh, I was going to power nap like 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Hopefully you can power nap after this as well. Okay. Let me see. I have like a checklist of stuff that I wanted to get done this stream, so I think I managed to tick off everything already. Okay, fantastic. Alright, thank you guys for coming along, and I'll bid you guys farewell. Good night, good morning, and enjoy the rest of your days. Bye bye, farewell, see you guys. Bye. Good night, good morning to you. Bye bye, thanks for coming along. Thanks for coming along.